welcome to Leader School. Today's video is about professional appearance and how it can set you apart from your peers. An important part of building your professional reputation is the care you take in maintaining your appearance. Your appearance is the first, last, and sometimes only impression you will be able to give someone. It's the easiest thing you can improve to display your dedication to your work, and an incredibly easy way to flag yourself as someone not invested in the organization. Most organizations have a published dress code that includes a range of dress from strict to casual. You should never be one of the workers that leans towards casual. This is because it speaks to your professionalism and dedication. It sends a clear flag to your leaders that you are only interested in doing the bare minimum. Instead, you should try to imitate their manner of dress as closely as possible. Try not to let the cost of professional clothing stop you from looking your best at work. Your leaders may be able to afford more expensive brands of clothing, but don't let that discourage you from getting what you can afford. Check for sales at outlets, discount clothing stores, and thrift stores. No one is going to look down on you for wearing off-brand or secondhand clothes, and there's definitely no way it could hurt your career progress. You'll even look better in knockoff business clothes when your peers aren't even making that effort. Of course, these concepts still apply if you're required to wear a uniform to work, in some cases even more so. Unambitious workers tend to put very little effort into the appearance of their uniforms, and it shows. Uniforms start everyone on an even playing field, so those workers that are truly dedicated stand out even more. You should have many sets of your uniform and change them as often as possible. Make sure they're clean, stain-free, and freshly ironed every day. If your uniform starts to show signs of wear and fading, replace it. All this will make you stand out from the crowd, and it will be impossible for your leaders not to take notice. Maintaining high standards of professional appearance is a substantial commitment of time and effort. But if you want to be seen as a leader, it's an important investment. Thanks for watching this installment of Leader School. I hope you were able to find something to help you reach your own career ambitions. If you did find something of value, please like, subscribe, and catch the next installment.
The video focus on professional appearance in the workplace and how you can maximize your appearance to set yourself apart from peers and maximize your career advancement and promotion potential by looking like a leader in the office. This video can be related to chapter 2, that is how to make a good first impression based on our appearance, such as how we dress and how we act. In the conclusion, we must have a good appearance by looking like a leader to achieve success in our work field.
How you dress for work is critical to achieving success in the workplace. First impressions can sometimes seal the deal. Now, you don't want to overdress, but you do need to carefully consider what you wear. Go with a patterned navy or charcoal suit. You want to avoid black because it's too formal, but you also want to stand out. Wear a light blue or white semi-spread collared shirt and add a red or blue tie with a subtle pattern. Nothing too loud. For shoes, you can go with a classic Oxford or wingtip. If you're wearing the navy suit, you'll want to pair it with brown shoes. If you're wearing the charcoal suit, you'll want to pair it with black shoes. And remember to keep your accessories light. Stick to an understated watch. You want them to notice you, not your jewelry.
The clip shows us on how to dress correctly at work to maintain a good appearance at the workplace. This clip can be related to chapter 2, topic on how to dress and make a good impression. The most important thing to maintain a good appearance at work is based on how we dress. You need to remember a good appearance is for our client, customer, coworkers and guests feel comfortable. We should always strive to dress smartly and professionally. In the nutshell, a good appearance can be achieved on how we dress, so that we can leave a good impression to the people.
It takes time to really get to know someone. but first impressions often determine whether someone is willing to spend more time learning about you. In fact, people's first impressions are made within 7 seconds of meeting someone new. The details that someone takes in about you all factor into how they perceive you to be. Whether you ace that job interview or score a second date all depends on how you project yourself. Here are some tips on how to make a good impression. 1. Be enthusiastic. Show interest in the person you meet. Don't hold back or be afraid to show that you're excited about something. In fact, people often see passion as a charming sign of strength and inspiration. Showing your enthusiasm by smiling or incorporating friendly humor will make you seem approachable and easygoing. 2. Show respect. People want to feel respected before they reciprocate it. Be polite and show manners with please and thank you. And don't just focus your manners towards the person you meet. Make sure to treat everyone around you well, too, as it shows a lot about who you are. For example, if you're out for dinner, be sure to treat your waiters well, not only your date. 3. Be open to new ideas. Openness is an inviting trait, so give new experiences a shot. You don't have to lie and be enthusiastic about it if you didn't enjoy it, but let people know that you're willing to try something new with them. This will also encourage them to be open to your suggestions as well. Engaging in new activity together is a great conversation starter and can create a sense of closeness. 4. Be positive. Although life can be challenging, if you're able to make every moment count and find the good even within the bad, people will be drawn to your resilience. You shouldn't be a blind optimist, but having a positive outlook, despite any hardships, makes you seem dependable. 5. Realize it's not all about you. It's great to show off your strengths when meeting someone new, but people also like to see a degree of humility, because it shows that you understand there's always room for improvement. There's a difference between confidence and self-centeredness. To avoid seeming conceited, focus on larger concerns in the world, and be sure you're letting the other person participate equally in the conversation. 6. Try to avoid the bad days. Timing plays an important role, and while there's only so much we can control, if something unfortunate happens that deeply affects you, you're not obliged to follow through with a scheduled meeting on the same day. Instead, you can bring up the issue and set up another time. Let them know your time with them is valuable to you, so you don't want to let unfavorable aspects of your life to affect them or make them uncomfortable. It'll show wise judgment on your part and demonstrate your ability to communicate effectively. 7. Pay attention to your body language. Body language has 4 times the influence on first impressions than the words that come out of your mouth. It's important to be aware of the way you present yourself. Make sure your posture is good, make strong eye contact, and lean forward to express interest. It's not the end of the world if you don't make a good first impression, even if you meet with someone important, but don't feel like you have to be someone else. There will always be more opportunities to connect with other people. What do you do that helps you make a good impression? Have you noticed anything other people do that leaves a good or bad impression on you? Feel free to share in the comments below.
Based on the clip, we can see some behavior to follow to make a first good impression at, such as be enthusiastic and be open about to people around you. This behavior clip can be related to chapter 2 topic how to make a good first impression based on our behavior that are in the course of HTT170. First impressions are crucial. You may be perfect for the job, but if you make a bad first impression, you may not get the job even if you have the abilities. How to make a good first impression is first, you must be enthusiastic, be open and respectful to the people. You also must to be confident in yourself. Based on the clip, they given a lot of behavior to follow to make a good first impression. In conclusion, if you want to make a good first impression to people around you, you need to implement some of this good behavior.
Anna, hi, thanks for sparing the time.
Okay.
Wanted to catch up with you to clarify a couple of things. Scenarios 2 and 4, I understand that they've been dropped, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so they've definitely gone.
Yeah, you should know that.
This is what I wanted to talk to you about because I didn't know that until now.
Well, you need to keep up with that information, Neil.
Sure. can I ask when the decision was made?
Last Wednesday after the board meeting.
Right, okay. There seems to be a bit of a blockage in communication. I'm wondering if we can kind of talk about how we can make that work a bit better, because obviously I didn't know the information.
Well, listen, I have 10 managers reporting into me. You're one of those managers. I can't run around and make sure you've got all the information you need. That is your job.
Absolutely, and the last thing I want to do is, take up more of your time than is necessary. I mean, is there any way, for instance, I could be included in the email loop after the meeting's
Well,
done?
I don't see why not.
Okay. And who's the best person to talk to about that?
I'll see Beth about that.
All right, so you're happy if Beth includes me in the loop?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I mean, obviously it's had an impact because we've had people coming in over the weekend working on it, on unnecessary information. So,
well, it's not exactly unnecessary information. It all feeds into the 3 remaining scenarios, so it's not wasted time.
Sure, I'm sure that's true. At the same time, it's probably a bit of a wasted money because obviously we fought it out for overtime and stuff.
Well, hopefully you'll keep up more in the future.
Absolutely. Well, let's look forward to that. So, is there anything else I can do for you?
Actually, have you got your diary there?
I do, yes.
Good. Tuesday the 23rd, 10 o'clock meeting in here, you plus the team. I'd like to see all the PowerPoint for the presentation on Friday to the board.
Sure. Presumably you're happy that I cancel my meeting with Sue. I've got one at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let her know I said so.
Okay, that's no problem. Okay.
Good.
Thanks for your time.
Okay.
Cheers.
Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. So based on the video, I have analyzed and found a few things that can be related to the theories in appearance and behavior topic. So from the beginning of the video, you can see that both of the man and the woman wearing a professional attire. They both wearing a blazer. The man wearing a collared shirt with a slack, and the woman wearing a skirt. They both have neat and short hair. Other than that, from the verbal communication theories, we can see that the man have an assertive behavior. As an example, the man thanking the woman for sparing her time. Then he slowly and clearly states his reason and his intention for the talk. He then continually giving response calmly to the woman. He speaks with a proper words and intonation. He keep his eye contact and focus to the woman. He asking permission before asking a question. He also listen empathetically to the woman's talk. And lastly, he also patient with the woman's aggressive reply. So that's all. Thank you.
Anna, thanks for agreeing to see me. I wanted to sort something out. Scenarios 2 and 4, are they in or out?
They are out, Neil, and you should know that.
Right, well, I don't know that. I've only just found that out now, and I think that's an issue with me, right? So 1, 3 and 5 are in and 2 and 4 are out.
Yeah? Have you got your diary
Yeah, when was the
there?
decision made?
I need to make an appointment with you
I'm
for
not
next
making any
week.
appointment until we sort this out, because
I
communication
don't like
channels...
your attitude, actually,
well,
Neil.
I don't like your attitude, because it's your job to communicate with me information
No,
when it happens.
hang on. It's your
as it
job
happens,
to keep
not
up, Neil.
a week later.
Hang on a minute. Neil, I have 10 managers who report into me.
I don't
You
care how
are
many
one of those
managers you have. I'm important to you. We're here to make you look good.
Neil,
and then
your
what do
job
you do?
is to keep up, and you're not doing
your
that
job
at the
is to
moment.
communicate effectively with me, and
If
you're
you still
not
want
doing
a
that at
job,
the moment.
Neil, then I suggest you change your attitude.
Yeah, well, never mind. There's nothing wrong with my attitude.
Really?
I am going to be working
I shall
on
be
this
the
bloody
judge of
hard.
that, and I suggest you
we've had
leave my
people in
office
over the
right
weekend
now
and everything.
before
I
I
don't know
throw
how you
you
can
out.
do that.
Out of my office, please.
The clip that was shown before was about aggressive behavior. This clip can be found and can be related to Chapter 3, Verbal Communication, Subtopic Assertive and Aggressive Behavior in the subject of HTT170. Aggressive behavior is an individual or collective social interaction that is a hostile behavior with the intention of inflicting damage or harm. Aggressive behavior is a behavior where it will only escalate problem. Aggressive behavior is such as verbal hostility, like sending threatening message through emails, phone calls, and other else. Aggressive behavior is a behavior where people should not follow. That's all from us analyzing about the topic appearance and behavior. Thanks for watching. See ya and bye bye.